All right. Hello. How is
Hello,
it
sir.
going?
Look
How
at
you
how
doing?
big my eyes are.
I know they look huge.
My eyes are never big, so it's kind of neat.
All right, chat. You're not allowed to yell at me for driving because Ed is here. Loophole.
So let's see who we've got in chat. I have to open up Facebook. I need to pop out chat. I need to shut this. Oh, am I still live?
Yes, I think.
Okay, good. Okay. I just lost wherever you are. Bam. So, how's the drive today?
Not too bad. I hit a little traffic in New York and Jersey, but that was to be expected.
So, where's Connecticut in relationship to New York?
Just to the right of it.
And where is it to the relationship of New Jersey?
Just to the northeast of it.
See, I was guessing it was on the south, or the bottom part of it.
So we're smushed between Jersey, New York, and Massachusetts.
Oh, I thought you were just smushed with whoever's below New Jersey and New York.
No, that would be Delaware, right?
West Virginia? Well, nobody gets smushed against Delaware. It's so small, it doesn't really count. Do we have anybody from Delaware?
Good question. Hey, Posey, how's it going? TDS, Muppet, Lucky, J-Rock.
I just put my glasses on to see if there was anybody here.
So
Ricky's here. Anthony's here.
Hey, Anthony. So you know how I tried, people have won fish food and I mailed it out?
Yes.
Well, whoever, I can't remember what their name was, but the person that won some that lives in Kansas, it has come back to me twice now saying that due to heightened security, they cannot ship it.
Is it Mike?
It's not Mike. It's a female, I think. But yeah, I'm like, why can't it ship? I shipped another one out and it got there fine. Is there something crazy going on in Kansas?
Was it Crystal?
Was it Crystal?
Was it I Hate Stupid People?
Yes.
There we go. Hey, Jenny, good to see you. Oh, and look, there she is. That's the wonderful thing about I Hate Stupid People. All you have to do is say her call letters and she comes up.
But I'm like, why can't it ship? The other stuff I shipped went out fine.
Uh-oh, she's yelling at somebody saying, no, it's me.
So I'm going to have to, when I get back, I guess put it in a prepaid box and pay, a lot more than I should have to ship it. Doesn't make any sense.
You could go UPS it.
True.
You could put it in an Amazon box and mail it. Oh, the Amazon truck guy delivered my heaters for my tubs 2 days ago and drove through my yard in his truck instead of driving on my driveway and put a giant rut through my yard.
That was nice of him.
Yeah, not really. That's bad. Muppets in the house. Did we say hi to CJ Black?
Muppet, you could have hit around and could have gone to the class.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
I could have taken Muppet. Scott could have come.
Yep. And don't worry, guys. He's drinking a Bud Light, so it doesn't have much alcohol in it.
It's a Pepsi.
Oh. Were you the person that said they'd never seen Cherry Dr. Pepper?
Probably.
This is what it looks like, but when it's empty.
I think I picked up Dr. Pepper the first time in 20 years.
It was either you or RB. That says that they don't know about Dr. Pepper.
Oh, for the love. My phone is already. The sun is beating on my phone. It's too hot to charge. I think I'm like, hey, Daniken, how's it going?
Kenny E is in the house. Kenny is such a nice guy.
Yeah, people. It keeps saying that due to heightened security reasons, it can't be shipped in the thing I shipped it in. But the first time it said it was because it wasn't had enough postage. So I doubled the postage and it still came back for the same. It says ground shipping only, cannot fly. And I'm like, well, then just freaking mail it on a truck.
Okay, this is probably a super easy way to say a name, and I'm going to kill it, but Toutang? Toutang? Toutang. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, welcome.
How do you pronounce that? Toutang? Toutang. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's probably something super easy like tomatoes. And I'm just not saying it right. But, well, we're glad that you're driving. What type of shirt you got on there? It looks like a crank or something. Or a cog.
It's Mega Man.
But it is a cog.
It is, yeah.
That's pretty cool. So, you guys, if you don't know, Lefty is going to the Keystone Clash, and he's going to have the greatest time in his life. This is going to be like when you go to the butcher and the refrigerator breaks, and he's selling all of his meat for 15 cents a pound.
Okay.
Can you think of something better than that?
I would go with ice cream, but...
This is like driving by a firework factory at night and it accidentally catches on fire.
Oh, that would be fun. Hey,
super cool, Susan.
John McKenzie, hello. Yeah, I had a fun time on Susan's stream last night.
That's awesome. I did not tune in. I was taking a nap.
Oh.
And I dye my beard on Thursdays before the stream, and then I lay down in the bed like this. And I hope a cat doesn't jump on me. Chevy Fish! Oh, I never get to see Chevy Fish enough anymore. She is so cool. Did you ever get to meet Chevy in Chicago?
Yep.
Okay.
I went by the booth, she was there, and then after I was done, I brought Crystal over.
What, Chevy? Oh, she was in the booth?
Yeah, she was working.
I never saw her in that booth. I know that she was supposed to be working, but every time I went to the booth, I ended up talking to the other cool people there. One guy knew a lot about Corvettes.
Cool.
Yep. It's amazing what you can talk about at a fish show.
That is true.
And I met Chevy's son, too, and he's a cool guy. For sure. I was going to ask you something, but I forgot. Oh, well.
I'm sure you'll remember at some point.
Yep. So, now, are you packing some money?
I mean, I brought some money with me.
Are you going to try to buy some cool fish if they're available?
I mean, I'll peruse and see what's there.
Or are you going to... What?
I may buy something. I don't know yet.
You'll have to let us know if they have, like, some cool vendors.
I mean, I'm sure I'll stream tomorrow at some point.
Are you going to go to any of the talks?
I have to double check it and see which ones look enticing to me.
You could go to the best talk in the world.
Is it
Lucas Brett is talking.
I'm looking at going to, but that one's super early in the morning, isn't it?
Oh, I have no idea.
I feel like at 9 a.m.
I don't know. Now, why isn't Lisa and you driving together?
Because she would have to drive past the Clash to get to me, and I'd have to drive past the Clash to get to her. It's right in between both of us. It's right in the middle.
But wouldn't it be fun to chat the whole time?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I got a random phone call from her while driving.
That's cool. I've been really checking out this shark.
Mm-hmm.
It's really. Have you seen one of these? They work with magnets.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's so easy. Uh-oh, I just lost my chat by messing with the magnets. I don't know how that happened.
Oh.
Lefty. Kablam. Okay. What if they have some super cool new lighting system that you've never seen in your life? Are you going to look at it and tell us all about it?
I'm sure I will. I couldn't afford it, though, so I wouldn't be able to buy it.
What if they give one out to one random lucky person?
I mean, if it's me, I'll take it home and use it, of course.
That's awesome. How much farther of a drive would it take for you to get down here and help me clean out my second fish room?
Another 8 hours.
You might be able to put in a couple of hours of work. If you went to there and then went back to your show.
Potentially, but then I would, be very tired.
Yeah, but you'd grow muscles from lifting all the heavy things. I wish Kenny would have done another road trip so he could have helped me move all the heavy stuff out of. No, he probably hurt himself somehow. Yeah,
Muppet, I kind of just realized that a bunch of Connecticut people could have all gone together if we wanted to. But it's always next year.
John McKenzie's in the house. I don't know if I said hi to him earlier or not.
I know I did. I don't know if you did.
Okay, good. So I wonder if this is Kenny or Danny. Because a link just went in for my name, which was really cool. But I don't know if Kenny knows how to share links. So you never know. Thank you, Danny. You're awesome. So if they start playing any games, are you going to play the games?
What do you mean playing any game?
Last time, they didn't do it last year, but 2 years ago, they played Dungeons and Dragons in the lobby.
Oh. I mean, I never took Wingspan out of the trunk from Aquashella, so...
Oh, S has a special message for you. And he wants me to let you know. He said, Ed, can you please let Lefty know IHSP can cover the shipping costs? Did you hear that?
I did. We're going under a bridge.
Oh, I Hate Stupid People can help cover the shipping costs.
I read that.
She just needs your checking information so she can directly deposit it for you. Fishymon is in the house.
Hey, Fishymon.
Head into the Clash. Man, I could go to a fish event. I heard this is going to be the biggest fish event going on this weekend in the world.
Wow, no way. Oh my God, Nightbot is still working. Let's go.
Oh, man.
I wasn't sure if it would work because I didn't actually pull it up on my computer, but I guess the timers are going to still work.
Jimmy P says, Ed, is Lefty on a mission or is he just going to hang out?
I'm just going to chill out with some fish people.
There you go. What if there's karaoke? Will you do the karaoke's?
No. That would require
What?
many cocktails.
But I thought you were into the Japanese stuff.
Am I going to be singing a Japanese song?
I think they can sing lots of English songs.
Oh, this is the worst traffic I have seen in a long time in Jersey.
Monster Fish Gal, she says, hi, see you tomorrow, Jenny Lynn. Oh, she's not going to see you. The degenerate is in the house.
Oh, degenerate, I had a question. Do you have one of those car doodads that you plug in and it tells you what the error code is when your check engine light comes on?
I had one in my car at the Chicago thing. I could have checked it then.
Well, it literally just came on when I got off the Tappan Zee Bridge. And I'm like, I'm not turning around.
You could stop it in O'Reilly's. What state are you in?
Jersey. I'm sure it's just some stupid O2 sensor or something.
Directions to O'Reilly's in New Jersey. I don't know if they have them there. They have them in Pennsylvania.
We have them in Connecticut, so I'd be surprised if there were none in the state of Jersey.
There are none. They're the only states that have them that start with new is New Hampshire, New Mexico, and New York. They're also in North Dakota and North Carolina. But don't see if they're in South Carolina. Nothing in South Carolina either. It's pretty neat. They have a list of all the states that they're in. I really like O'Reilly's. Did you know you can order jet skis at O'Reilly's?
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They have a catalog of things that you wouldn't think they would sell, but they sell. Oh, Q Aquatics just said hi.
Hey, Susie.
Now, Susie, did you just go live a minute ago, or we're going to go live? Maybe it was a notification she's going to go live. I don't know. I got some type of notification, Q. So if you guys are bored here and she goes live, you can always go check her out because she's never boring. She got stuck in a chicken coop once.
Oh, no.
Yep. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have said go say that we get boring because it's Lefty's show. Colored Guppies is in the house.
Hey, Colored Guppies. How's it going?
He is an awesome guy.
Did Susie upload a video, Ed? Is that what you got the ping for?
Oh, Q put out a video about Chattanooga Ed. Well, it says she put out a video, Chattanooga Ed. I just added the about.
Oh, okay.
But
What are you doing?
Maybe it's a video about bringing all of her stuff in because it's starting to get cold. That's what I've been working on for the last couple of days. I'm going to start a new fish room.
Oh.
I'm going to actually take all my tubs instead of taking all the fish out and putting them in tanks. I'm going to bring the tubs inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Hey, Diego. How's it going?
Oh, Diego's in the house. Diego's such a cool guy. I've been asked, what's my favorite type of betta? Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm not a fan of mustard gas ones. I just don't like that color, and it might be because I'm allergic to mustard. But
yeah, that needs to be renamed because that was a bad name.
That's a terrible name. But boy, I don't know if I can say what my favorite Betta is. They're all so awesome. I have 3, and I don't know what they're called, which is terrible because I'm not a huge. I mean, I don't know a lot about Bettas. I've had them for 45 years. I've had them always in my community tanks. But I've got one of Big City Bettas, and he's probably my favorite. He's called a placat. Is that what he's called? Or did I say that right? Placat? Placat.
Yep, placat. I say placat. Some people say placat.
Okay. Kind of like Bashir and Biker.
Or Betta.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's really Betta. Or something like that. We don't even pronounce it right. Either way. It used to be a big deal about 10 years ago. People used to correct me all the time and say, it's not Betta, it's Betta.
I mean, 10 years ago, we were still calling them Siamese fighting fish. Or Japanese fighting fish.
Yeah. That's true. So, it all works. Well, what's your favorite? You know, I like the samurais. They're pretty neat.
So, my favorite, hands down, is the HMPK.
HMPK.
Half Moon Placat.
Oh, okay.
And close second would be any Dumbo-eared betta fish.
Now, a half moon kind of looks like a samurai, doesn't it? Just with a little bigger tail.
Yeah. I mean, the samurais kind of look like the HMPKs. It's just their coloration is, different.
I heard that the samurais were originally rejects, and then they gave them a cool name, and everybody wanted them.
I've heard that too.
I mean, I'd love to get an alien someday too. But
yeah.
I've really, in person, I've seen about 6 or 7, and I wish I would have bought the first one I ever saw because it was hands down the best one.
John,
yep.
John and Lisa had some copper aliens a while back. I think they were copper aliens, or they were just copper faded. They were a great, like, blue-green color. I really wanted to get one, but I didn't have a house for them. Oh,
I'm going to go to that.
Road arrows. Oh, no. Jason asked my ETA. I should be there around 6 o'clock.
Now, this is all the same time zone for you, so you won't be confused.
Yeah, I won't have to, be driving there, and then it's, oh, we're an hour behind. And then on the way home, it's, oh, wait, now you're an hour late.
You know what? Tortang lore, I wonder if it's actually, that's a name of a Betta. Like, is that a proper name for a Betta? And I'm just ignorant. Oh, well.
Susie, is the dude there, Susie?
Oh, wait, I'm missing what Susie... Oh, I'm in Top Chat.
Steven, hello.
I was in Top Chat for 2 of my 3 streams I was on last night.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I know. Some of those aliens, though, kind of like to hide, and I prefer a fish that likes to be in the front. That's what I noticed about that first one I ever met, was he was like right in everybody's face. But all the rest of them were kind of like wussies that kind of like to hide behind a rock. But, they got less finnage, so maybe they don't feel as tough. How does a fish know that it's another fish of the same type? I should ask this to Bob Kaler, because he just got a squirrelfish, and a baby squirrelfish, and put it in with his giant squirrelfish, and his giant squirrelfish could have ate it, but instead he loved it because it was another one like him.
I got to imagine it's something with pheromones or hormones they give off.
But they look so different. Like a blue tang looks so much different than a squirrel fish.
True.
I and then like they all school, like you'll see a pack of fish schooling together. How does it know it's in the right school? Its eyes are on the side of its head. It can't really look at it what it looks like.
I'm sure there's some chemicals they give off.
It's really interesting. You should ask Gary Lang that this week.
Okay.
That might be one that he might know. Fishymon thinks that they sniff each other's butts.
I mean, if they're like dogs, sure.
Sometimes the cat'll do that too. Just saying.
Oh, bottles. Thanks, Georgie.
So, are your cats a lot happier now that you're out of the house?
I have not seen my cats in 2 days.
Oh, man. Did you leave the front door open?
They sleep in my mom's bedroom all the time, and I don't go in there.
Oh. They probably do that because you don't go in there. Or they probably do that because of that.
Well, the cat's also in there, so I think they go in there and hang out with him.
Mm. That's cool. So, are you going to the dinner on Sunday?
Sunday? When is that?
Isn't there a banquet or something, or
I have no
or is
clue.
it a dinner with Rico?
I have no clue. I think I thought about this tomorrow. I don't know.
Are you going to bring a 3-piece suit?
No.
Oh. Did you bring some type of fancy clothes for it?
Nope.
Are you super excited to meet Rico for the first time in your life?
I wouldn't say super excited.
Oh, poor Rico.
Is he even in here? He's not even in here.
Well, he's probably having fun there because he got there yesterday.
Oh, they're shopping. I think he mentioned they were shopping and they'd be back around 5.
Okay. Well, so he's probably going to watch this later and be very upset. But is Susie Q going to this?
She is.
How far do you have to drive to get there, Susie?
Susie said she's leaving her place of staying and on the way to class right now.
Oh, that's awesome. She probably lives like 15. I bet she lives 15 minutes away.
I don't know how far the Airbnb is from where the vent is.
Oh, that's right.
I haven't actually looked it up yet. Oh, headphones on.
I forgot about that. I think it's Callie. I've talked to her a couple times. One of the main gals in charge of the place. She works for API.
Oh, that's cool.
But she likes Dungeons and Dragons. So you should become her friend.
So I realized that once I entered the great state of New York, I forgot a bucket at home. So I might be running to a local hardware store for a bucket.
Do they have no toilets in New York?
I just mean in case I want to bring any fish home.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why you need a bucket in New York whenever you go into New York.
I have a cooler, so worst case, I can just put some water in there and bring a fishy home.
That'd be really gross.
I mean, I am in the market for a Pleco.
Callie, that's her name. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Callie, cool.
Yeah, she's real cool. She works for API. I haven't talked to her for over a year. I don't know if I've talked to her since the plague happened. That's weird. Jimmy P says that I obviously don't care about cues because she's been talking about it. She talked to me about it in person. I knew all about the air. I'm just being wicked mean.
Hey, Darlene.
Hey, Darlene, how you doing?
So is anyone from chat going to the class that is looking to adopt a betta fish? Because I have it on good authority that a certain someone is bringing 3 extra with her and is looking for good homes to adopt them into.
Now, are these sickly ones or healthy ones?
So they're ones that they might have a tumor, or they might be, a little on the fin nippers or something. So they just need a little tender love and care.
If it's a brain tumor, it could be right here, and it would look kind of like a flower horn. That'd be pretty awesome. You get to score some points.
Steven, I don't, but I have it with me. So I will get it. I will get all mailed up for everybody before I get there. I asked in the Discord last night what this part of Pennsylvania was like. If it was like Bible country or if it was, normal people.
What? Bible country? Oh, like Quakers?
Because when I've driven down south before and have stopped for gas, I have gotten weird looks before that made me just kind of get back in my car and find another gas station.
I one time was driving through Pennsylvania the day before Valentine's Day, and it was covered in snow through the mountains. I was going to New Jersey, and I had to get gas, and it was like an off ramp that went up because the town was like up above the highway, but I slid off the road, and a tow truck guy came and pulled me out for free.
Oh, that's nice of them.
He was like, "Hey, I'll help pull you out," and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Okay, how much do I owe you?" And he's like, "No, don't worry about it." I was like, "Well, let me buy you a coffee or something." He's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." Nice guys. So Pennsylvania is pretty cool. I've got some relatives that live in Hershey's. They have a dairy farm, and they actually sell their milk to the ice cream to the chocolate factories.
Cool.
I've been to Hershey Amusement Park a couple of times.
I went there once. I think I was 4, maybe 5. It was a fun ride. I remember the ride where you went through it and they showed you the process of how chocolate is made, and it was like a part where it got nearly warm and you were being cooked into a chocolate bean or whatever, or a cocoa bean.
Yeah, it was like a Hershey, and then you see the Hershey Kisses at the end or something.
I remember that ride. I think I remember there's a water one where it comes down and you stand on the bridge, you get wet, right?
Oh, I don't remember good enough. I was a kid too. I just remember the chocolate one that you're talking about. You might even be in a boat, I think.
I'm moving the phone. Let me know if it's.
But that was definitely the best and most memorable because it was so different than all the rest. I know they also had like a Ferris wheel.
Wow, this is just never-ending traffic.
Oh, wow. Susie's only 1.6 miles away from the clash. Oh, I went to take something off. I thought there was like something on my front of my computer, but it's just a little flashing light. I've never noticed that before. It's a little orange flashing light. Oh, well. Stephen P. is in the house. That's really cool of him. So, do you ever play video games? Oh, no, we lost him. As soon as I was going to bring up the video game questions for him. Gosh darn it. All right, maybe it's me you guys lost. Do you guys see Ed or Lefty? Oh, now I just see me. So it may have been a complete loss. I don't know if I'm alive. Oh.
Hello?
Was I gone? I'm sorry.
I think we were both gone.
I don't know.
I'm right
It's
next to
always
a
so
cell
confusing.
and it dropped me, and I'm like, hello?
Oh, I was there. So next time that happens, I'll just keep talking.
Sounds good.
Awesome. So, do you play board game or video games ever?
I love video games.
Have you ever played MMOs?
Yes.
Or is there any MMOs that you're looking forward to?
I mean, World of Warcraft I've played the most of.
Did you know, were you alive when that game first came out?
Yes.
Okay. I remember I bought it and I played it the first day and I put it down.
It was terrible when it first came out.
Oh.
Also, sorry for the new angle, but my phone was overheating.
It looked like Looney Tunes or something. And all they were doing was copying stuff off of EverQuest.
Yeah, it was not good. So I played Warcraft when it came out. I played Guild Wars when it first came out. Because I remember it did. I don't think it needed a subscription for you to play right away. I've played Black Desert. I played Arcade. I liked Arcade because it had like an actual economy versus just an auction house.
Oh, nuts. I took screenshots of a few games I was going to ask you about, but I think I only got the name of two of the games. But have you heard about this new game MMO called New World?
I think so, yeah.
It looks pretty cool. Oh, wait. Here. Okay. Wait. Technology. Okay. I made it smaller. No, maybe that's not. Maybe it's better to be big. Oh, that's not the. There it is. This game called New World. It's an MMO. And for you guys, I don't know if everybody knows what an MMO is, but they're games that we can all play together. And I think it would be cool if everybody would try playing one together and we could be a fish fam group.
We could. Apparently my phone is still too hot to charge. Okay.
There was one game, but I missed what it was called. It looked like there were people that were all fish people, too.
Oh.
Like one of the races lived underwater.
Cool.
And it looked amazing. But it was a Korean type game.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Korean MMOs do better than most American ones these days.
Well, the game that I'm really looking that New World looks interesting because it has like muskets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that would be pretty cool. But I'm really looking forward to Pantheon. Oh, let's see if anybody plays these games. It looks like I Hate Stupid People knows a lot about them. Oh, wait. What's an OSRS? Or OSRS? I love online sorcery racing sports systems. I like sports racing systems. What does that mean?
I have no clue.
Oh, man.
Elaborate.
S likes Red Dead. Man, Red Dead was it Red Dead not reparations. Red Dead
Redemption?
Redemption. Man, that was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed that. I wish they would make a good cowboy game. Old school EQ is probably the the first time I ever played was amazing because I played it all by myself. I turned on my computer. My room was dark at my house. It was at night. And I come into the world. I'm a human. And I run outside the castle and everything is dark and I can't see anything. So I run back in and I found out you can hold a torch. So I ran back outside and I killed green snakes. And I killed green snakes all night long. And I was selling their teeth for like 2 copper a piece to get I just wanted a better torch. And then I found out I could be other races that could see at night. So I just reset. That was fun. I mean, but nothing seemed more realistic than that first day I walked around the front of Queenos.
I remember RuneScape. Did you ever play RuneScape?
I think so. I don't think I played it long.
I remember selling the chicken feathers to the fisherman dude at the pier, and then I remember picking bananas. But I misclicked a ladder and fell down to a hole with skeletons, and they killed me, and I lost everything.
Oh, man. That's rough.
That was the one thing I did not like about RuneScape, is when you died, you lost all your stuff.
Colored Guppy says he can't stop playing Fortnite or COD.
Ban 'em.
COD?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. I've played both those games before. And they don't make me sick, which is good. I've never played Borderlands. Geek Boy is saying he likes Borderlands. Or Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead. That's the one with the hand. Is that the zombie game that there's 3 or 4 people and you have to just survive?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool game. The best game I think I ever played, well, okay, there are 2 MMOs that are amazing. Is the Star Wars Galaxies. The first MMO, Star Wars, was probably the best game and the most neglected game of all time.
Yep.
It was amazing how you could farm or resources yourself, build everything yourself. You could make great monsters, and then you built a house and you sold stuff out of your house, and you could find the best people to buy stuff from. It was so amazing. The game was great. And there were several planets of people that you would go to different planets to buy stuff and armor and clothing. But my buddy literally was a master tailor and furniture or something, or architect. All he made was furniture and clothing. I'm like, dude, that is so boring. And yeah, there was no quests in the game, so it really lacked punch to do things. So that was the bummer. And then they brought out Jedis and it ruined everything. Dark Age of Camelot was fun for PvP. Age of Conan. That was a cool game. It was like a rated R game. But man, it was really cool. And there was another game they neglected. They put out all this great engine, and then they did nothing for like a year and a half. But you could build your keep, and then there's a second keep you could have. You'd build it up and go to war with other guilds. It was so much fun. It was great. It really was. And it's just a shame that their programmers, the best games they don't add to, which is just stupid.
Yeah.
But the game I'm looking forward to now is called Partheon, I think. Or Pantheon. I think it's called Pantheon. And it looks a lot like old-fashioned EverQuest, where you have a group of people and we all have to work together, and they can all be different, almost Dungeons and Dragons-y type people.
Okay.
Survive. And I'm really looking forward to that. Nightbot. Oh, okay. That was Nightbot that said that.
Hey, Pam. How's it going?
Hey, I saw your Aquashella show. Wait, did you just say hi, Pam? Oh, how did you see Pam before I did?
Because StreamYard is a little bit faster today for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Well, I saw that Aquashella video.
Oh.
And I thought it was really cool that I was in it. I like cheered, yeah, and then I disappeared.
Oh, speaking of which, now that you brought that up, so today was supposed to be the day that I drew for all those winners for the stuff on the Aquashella video. I'm going to put that off until Monday when I'm home from the class. So now I'm going to draw. You guys got a couple extra days to enter that if you haven't yet.
Awesome. Oh, Degenerate knows about the game I'm talking about, and he said he'd like to play it. That's awesome. So we're going to have to get Lefty in there. And
oh my God, am I finally undone with the traffic?
Oh.
Oh my goodness, I'm above 60 miles per hour for the first time in an hour. There was a car on the side of the road that stopped everybody.
Oh, jerks.
One car accident.
I want to see if Degenerate would like to be on a stream with me sometime once I get my whole cave thing done, the stalactites and stuff. When I get them all up into my tank, if you'd like to come on, we could talk about our tanks. I have purposely not watched any of his content on his cave because I don't want to influence me. And then once I get it done, then I can watch it and check it out. But he is who got me the kick. Whoops, you're breaking up. Well, it's a tank that I've been wanting to do for years. So it was like a big kick in the pants for me to get going, and I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, I saw like the first one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do this before I get too influenced. And so that's what got me going, Degenerate, and I really appreciate that. Oh, Pam, I also told Dan I would cover it if you wanted over the gift. I wonder if Pam won the awesome prize Wednesday night on Dan's show. My Wednesday nights, I've been that's my night off on shows. So I've kind of like dedicated them to hanging out with my mom and dad. So I can play games with them once a week because they really like playing games, and it's good to hang out with your parents sometimes. So, but it's kind of a bummer because Wednesday night's like one of my favorite nights to watch streams. Lefty, are you back? Nope, he's probably just running that into bad coverage. That's awesome, Pam. Pam did get the $100. That's awesome. That is so cool. Show. Let's see what I should probably read what I just said. Oh, sorry, Degenerate. Geek Boy just gave you flipped you off, and I said, yeah, you could see that. Sorry. I'm sure that it's a loving flipping off. Sorry, Lefty. I don't know if you wanted that on there. Let's see if I can hide it. I can remove it. Hide user. Let's see what. Okay, I hope I'm not going to hurt Geek Boy by hitting hide user on. Oh, check it out. I just did my first modding thing. Oh, crap. I think I hit all of Geek Boy. I don't want to do that. Oh, how do I get Geek Boy back? Oh, no. Oh. This is why people don't ask me to be a mod, because I mess things up. Oh, Geek, I'm so sorry. Let me figure out. Maybe he's just like, it's a time thing. Oh, cool. Okay, S said that. Thanks, man. Hey, Amber. Big City Bettas is in the house. Good to see Amber. I'll be seeing Amber in about a month from now down in Miami. That is going to be a cool. I'm going to go to ALA, and I think she said she's going to that, so that's pretty cool. Amber, are you going to the banquet? I have a question about that. Okay, do I know a board game that you can give away if you don't know English besides Uno, chess, and checkers? So it basically a game you don't have to read the instructions for? It might be best to, what language do you need? Because you can probably, I bet, on YouTube, like let's say, I'm just going to grab a game. Trash Pandas. If I got Trash Pandas, I could probably go on YouTube and have it translated for English or for like French. I'm sure there's a version, but this is a pretty easy game. I taught Lefty in a matter of just minutes. You've got one dice, and it's got 6 different little things you can steal. And then you got the chips. You pick the chips. There's hardly any English at all. The only English is like, well, there's kittens, but you do have to read the bottom. So if a player tries to steal from you, steal from them instead. So if you got the cat in your hand, you can pull that out. Cats are awesome. But most of the stuff isn't spelled correctly anyway. Like bananas are nanners. So, you know, you might be able to do something like that. I would suggest whatever game you buy, before you buy it, check to see if there's a tutorial in whatever language you're playing or going to play it in. And hopefully that would help you. Now, if you can translate to your friends or your family or whoever doesn't know the language, like I could easily teach my cousins that speak Czech that game instantly, even though they speak good English. Okay, let's see. Did she say anything about... Okay. The dinner was on Sunday. I was just wondering if I had to wear something nice. I figured I'd wear a button-up shirt and black jeans. Lefty, can you hear me?
I'm back. Hello.
Nice.
Yeah. The service cut out, and then I had to make a lane change, so I figured I would just come back when I was done.
Super cool. But it's awesome that Amber, it looks like she's found a job down there in Florida and everything. That's super awesome. She's awesome. She knows how to do stuff, man. She gets things done. There was a question. Is there any games off the top of your head that you know other than checkers, Uno, and maybe it was chess? I don't know. Yeah, chess, that you can teach people that's not English. Hey, Big Tank Hank.
Chinese checkers, probably.
Well, what I was suggesting is just about any game, if you buy it first and see if there's a tutorial on how to read it on YouTube. There's like a bajillion things on there.
So are we buying a non-English game and learning to play it?
I don't know what all it was. I think it was Ricky De Hoyas was wondering about Do you know any board games that you can give away if you don't know English besides Uno, chess? So, other games. I mean, whatever country you're in, they make that version. Like, I'm sure they make it. Well, this isn't a very big game, but they might make Trash Pandas in German. So it would be, all in German. So you can buy the versions. Like, I've got a German exchange student. He buys books, on Amazon. Well, his wife loves reading books, but she prefers them in English so she can work on her English. So she asks us to buy them, and then we have them send it to her or something. I don't know how. I don't really do it. I just heard that we do it for them. But that's what's going on there. So I'm sure that there's versions in whatever country of a lot of games.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, I'm sure that if he's looking for Spanish games, I mean, Latin America or Spanish is just one of the biggest languages out there. So there's probably a bajillion great games in Spanish. I don't know. I'm just assuming Spanish, but maybe some other language. I don't know. Did that even help, Ricky? I don't know. Oh, Ray's Aquatics is here. Good to see you. That's Robert. He's a super cool guy.
So did you see any movies this weekend?
You know what? I went to go Wednesday. I was going to go see, oh gosh, the new one that starts with an M. It's a horror movie. Malignant. Oh my gosh, my English is terrible today. Malignant, I think is what it's called. Malignant.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I don't feel like seeing a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about seeing that Sean Shane again, but I just didn't want to drive out and see a movie for a second time either. So, but it was a really good superhero movie. Oh, a superhero guy I didn't know much about. How about you?
I have not. There's a movie coming out Friday or actually it came out today that I want to see, but
is it Paw Patrol too?
It's Dear Evan Hansen.
Let's see what movies did come out today. Oh, I'm on airplane mode. I can't tell. Never mind. But I'm sure there's something.
Pikachu shadow right here.
What's really cool is Amber is going to be able to have fish tanks outside also. That's so cool. Oh, Bunny Viper's here. Has Bunny Viper been here the whole time?
They showed up a little while ago.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. And look, Chevy Fish gave the Bunny and the Viper. I did that for Bunny Viper last night in the stream. That's awesome.
I'm on the highway that I hate driving on.
Is it a toll road?
It's I-95.
Oh, I got a toll bill I got to send from the last Aquashella. They mail it to you because what they've done is they've shut the tolls down in the state, and you just have to either pay it in the mail or pay for some type of pass. Well, they sent me my first one. They said, "Oh, you missed it for the first 3 weeks, so you owe like $12." I might owe like $20 for driving on their stupid road.
I had from Connecticut to Chicago and back. It was like $100 in toll.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's terrible. That's just terrible.
so weird not seeing front license plates on cars.
I don't have a front license plate on my car, and it's wonderful. In Missouri, and I think Illinois, I always had to have license plates on the front, and now I have one of those Chiefs ones. It says Kansas City Chiefs. And it's really cool because the sun hits it, and it reflects onto the ground Chiefs in red and yellow. It's really neat. And then my license plate's a fish. Because Tennessee has like a million different license plates to pick, so I picked the fish one. They actually had two fish ones.
Of course. Oh my God, I'm 50 miles from Philly.
What'd you say?
I said I'm 51 miles from Philly. I don't know how close this is to Philly.
Oh, I thought you said chili. Oh, look at the Pikachu's looks like he's been hung.
Oh, wait. Oh, Rico's not here. I was gonna say this hotel, the restaurant better sell Philly cheesesteaks, or I'm gonna be upset because I have not had a good Philly cheesesteak in about a decade.
Oh gosh. Oh, let's see. Thank you, Bunny Viper. No, I'm just having her over for the holidays and want to include her in if we want to play some board games. I love playing board games. So let's see what language she speaks. Yeah, Spanish. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know how old she is, but if she's not a senior citizen, she'll probably figure out the games. Like, I mean, even no, that might be tough too. Yeah, you don't want to do reading games. Oh, okay. Really fun game that other people, if you can, Ricky, can you speak Spanish? If he can interpret it, the words, a really cool game is Dead of Winter. Oh, oh no, it probably won't work. I was going to say Cats is a great game because it's like Pictionary, but you get a card that has like 4 different words on it, and you have to pick one of the words, like Abraham Lincoln, and then you put a cat, the cat's on the thing, and you draw the picture around the cat to make it look like Abraham Lincoln. Like this one was great.
Depending on how much work Ricky wants to put in, you could look through the deck and like write the Spanish word for whatever on the card, and then give the person like their own little pile.
Oh, that's brilliant. Or just write the Spanish version next to every card.
True. Well.
Oh, look. I've got Lefty stickers in here. I haven't opened this box for a while.
You put them in there for safekeeping.
Holy cow. I've got a lot of Lefty stickers. Okay. So you have like a little board that says cats on this side and then plastic on this side. And you have a bag of cats. I love this game, guys. This is the coolest game in the world. And you have I just picked this cat. And actually, you're supposed to, I'll pick the card first, and then I'll pick the cat. But you've got a whole bunch of cat cards, and this is just half. So, I don't know, like, can you put Katy Perry in Spanish?
I mean, that's probably still just Katy Perry.
Okay. Get a body piercing? Tron. Okay, so I'm going to just pick one. Oh my gosh, that seems so hard. Okay. This is going to be terrible. You've got to pick one of the 3 things. This is going to be the worst thing ever. No, I'm not going to pick this one. It was French Kiss. I was going to try to figure out how to make these cats French Kiss to see if you guys would know it.
That would be rather difficult, I think.
Yeah, well, I was looking at all these cats with tongues. But you'd almost have to go like this.
Oh, Lisa's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, man. She always gets to be in the good places. Okay, let's pick a different one than French Kiss. Okay. We got our cat right here. And they give you these little markers. I've upgraded to the good markers. So now we've got color with mine. And sometimes color helps. So we've got the cat. What do you think?
Looks good.
That's it. Do you know what it is? Anyone?
Is it a hula hooping cat?
Bam, hula hoop. It's that easy. So if you know what the word for hula hoop is in Spanish, this is a great game. And it's like only $10 at Target. Highly recommend everybody buy this game because it's super fun. Now I got it. And then just a little bit of water and a napkin and a tissue. Cleans it off. I'm going to put all my markers up. But yeah, so that's just one idea. It would be fun to play. I bet we should have played this game when we had Q over. Susie Q would have been great.
Something tells me there is a Spanish version of Apples to Apples.
What is apples in Spanish?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
I never took Spanish class.
I did a long time. It's been 12 years since I did Spanish.
Holy cow.
I was 10th grade, I think, the last time I had it. So that would have been 2008.
Mencia. A lot of people know Spanish in here. That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a popular game that it's been redone in multiple languages.
I'm going to leave my Lefty stickers in there. But the first time I ever had this box on the table, it was sitting like this. And Nico walked by, looked at it, and then he like jumped. Because I bet he thought that was baby cat. It is the exact same. I'm looking at baby cat right now. She's sitting in the sun of the. There's like a laser beam coming through the window, and she keeps moving around, following it. Manzinas. I hope I'm saying that right. But yep. A whole bunch of people are saying Manzina. Unless somebody came into chat and said something named Manzina.
So S forgot what Apples to Apples is. So that's one of those games where there's a judge and there's like a category card. So it'll be like, the category card will be like, I don't know, best person to go play baseball with. Yeah, fishing. And then you got to pick the best card in your hand. It's the family-friendly version of Cards Against Humanity.
And you might have like Richard Nixon, Madonna, Genghis Kong, and
There's
Howie
Rico.
Mandel. Rico! You know, Rico, you're going to be the best thing that Lefty has ever seen. How did that sound? The best guy. You got to be super nice to Lefty. I don't know. Melvin's here. Good to see you, buddy. But I don't know. I think Rico's planning on beating up Lefty when he sees him. Because neither one of them are being nice to each other right now. It's like they're getting ready to clock each other. Oh, you just made noise, Lefty. You know what I saw yesterday, Lefty?
What'd you see?
I was on TikTok.
Uh-oh.
And this guy was opening a whole box of Pokemon cards.
Uh-huh.
And he would go 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back, open. And it made no sense why he did this every time. And then he would say, Sharamel, Summoner, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and put it to somewhere, like a Carbonite, something.
Do you want me to explain why he did the thing with the cards?
Well, not a single Pokemon was an old-fashioned Pokemon I recognized. They were all stupid.
When Pokemon packs the cards, they put the 2 most expensive cards in between other cards so they don't get damaged. So with newer packs, you take back and put them in front. That way your last card is going to be your most expensive and rarest card.
Why is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's because there's 4 cards in front of the good ones, and then 5 cards in back. 5 in front of them and 4 in back, so there's a cushion so they don't get damaged when they're in the packaging.
Oh, okay.
So you take 4 from the back, put them up front. That way, while you're going through it, you don't get your rare card in the middle and then have a bunch of crap.
Hey, I think Daniel's got to go. So good to see you, buddy.
See you later.
But that's interesting. I like how they did that because it used to stink when you opened up Topps cards like back in the 80s and 70s. Whatever card was on the bottom of the wax pack would have wax damage. And sometimes the top card would have gum damage. Like if the gum, because it was like a real hard piece of gum they put on the top of every one. And if they got smashed down too much, it would do damage. So they stopped putting the gum in there altogether. I used to chew it though. I ate every piece of gum I got. And break it up. It would like be dust at first, but then it turn into gum, and then I'd spit it out. Lisa's here. Lisa, I was just talking about your guys' filter and how cool it is.
Oh, the shark, yeah. I was looking at one of those.
Does Lisa ever use the sharks in her tanks? Maybe she uses the other stuff.
What,
I don't know. But it looks like super easy to clean and this stuff. Yeah, I don't know why they called it gum. It was pretty terrible. Stephen P's right. And I would stack it up because I would get like a couple cases at a time from my dad's buddy. And it was always old. It was like the year before cards. Like he would trade them new cards for old cards. And then he'd just have all these boxes of Topps cards to get rid of. And he'd just give them to me. It was so much fun and awesome. And then, like, I had a George Brett rookie card. I had 2 George Brett rookie cards. Mm-hmm. And I really wanted George Brett's brother so I could have the whole team on it. And Kim Brett played like a couple of games ever, and that was it. He just wasn't very good. But I scratched George out and wrote Kim. So I ruined a George Brett rookie card when I was a little kid. That's probably a $700 card now. Oh, well.
Dead.
Yeah. Such is life. And I still don't have my favorite guy's rookie card, Frank White. Maybe someday I'll find it. He was the second baseman for the Kansas City Royals for years, and I loved him because he would hit a foul. He hit the first time I went to a baseball game, he hit a foul ball like in our vicinity, so I thought he was great.
Cool.
Yeah. And second base is pretty cool. Frank White got a lot of gold gloves. He never got much credit for being a great baseball player, but he really was. Oh, well. So, how are we going to do movie of the week?
I think chat should give us a decade and a genre.
Okay.
Because I don't have access to the wheels on the phone.
So, that's your guys' job. You guys, the third person to give us a decade, we'll go with that. And then we'll go with the third person's genre. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we know? Is Lisa already there, or was she driving?
Lisa's going to get in between 6:30 and 7.
Oh, gosh. So she shouldn't be typing. Okay, 80s is up. 80s. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
The one more, whatever this one is 50s. Thanks, Steven.
Oh, Steven.
Well, the 80s have it. Didn't I say the average? Okay. And now a genre. Yeah. He was trolling and laughing at us at the same time.
Not very nice, Steve.
What's a deem? DEEM.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we got comedy. Okay, well, we'll take Steven's comedy from the 80s.
Was Stripes in the 80s?
I'm going to say 70s, but you could be. Fletch was probably in the 80s. Ghostbusters is a great comedy in the 80s. Back to the Future was a great comedy from the 80s. There's a lot of great comedies in the 80s. Caddyshack was probably in the 80s. Oh, Tom Patterson is in the house. And I don't see him. It just said, hi, Tom. Oh, there he is. Ooh, he said horror. We'll do horror also in the 80s. Okay, so what we'll do is both of us will pick a comedy. And then we'll ask the crowd which one they would rather go see from the 80s. I just mentioned a whole mess of comedies you can pick from.
I mean, I still want to know if Stripes was from the 80s or not.
Oh. All right, I'll find out. I have to turn off airplane mode, so now people will be able to talk to me.
Jack could always Google it.
What year did Stripes come out, the movie? Oh, it did, 1981.
Let's go.
Good job. So you've got Stripes, and I'm going to go with The Princess Bride. Which would you guys rather see, The Princess Bride or Stripes? Two ends of the decade. Ooh, Spaceballs is a good one too. Melvin just wrote The Goonies and then deleted it. Melvin, you're so right. Blues Brothers, I'm going to guess, is 70s, but I don't know. I love the Blues Brothers. I'd pick the Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers, original movie.
The Blues Brothers 2000.
Oh, I think it's 1980. Oh, John McKenzie. I think John McKenzie wins it. Oh, a lot of people are saying Stripes. Maple Street is in the house. Hey, Maple, are you going to go next so that way we can tell people to go? I almost had a heart attack on what time it was, but we got 40 minutes. Tom Patterson says Stripes too. Oh, Revenge of the Nerds. Forgot about that one. Okay, let's ask Google what the best comedy was. What was the best comedy in the 80s by movie? I'm going to go Blues Brothers. Airplane. Airplane was rated number 1. Vacation. That was a great movie. Ghostbusters is 3. Trading Places. Fast Times at Ridgemont High or something. No. Beverly Hills Cop. Stripes. There you go. So Stripes was 1, 2, 3, 4. Was 5 down on Google. Good job. Spaceballs is number 6. Oh, Naked Gun. What a great movie. 16 Candles. Was that a comedy? I disagree.
I wouldn't consider it a comedy, but...
Oh, Caddyshack, 1990. There's a lot of great comedies in that decade. Porky's. I never actually saw Porky's. Beetlejuice was in 1988. I don't think that was a comedy. I mean, I guess it was.
But, I mean, some movies fit into, like, multiple genres, so it's possible. I mean, some parts of that are comedic, but...
Well, I guess I kind of did that with Princess Bride. Risky Business. I never saw that movie. The Burbs. I remember seeing that movie with Tom Hanks. That was pretty funny. The Three Amigos. I love that. I think it's a Cheech and Chong movie, Raising Arizona.
Okay.
I don't know. Uncle Buck. That was a classic. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Have you heard of that one? It's Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. My mom would love it because she loves Richard Pryor. Police Academy. Oh my gosh, that was a good one. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Never saw that.
Uh-oh.
Twins. I think Twins was overrated. It just had the big actors. There's Back to the Future. Something called Top Secret. Never heard of that. It's like, I don't know what that is. I wonder if Ace Ventura was, no, I think Ace was 90s. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Adventures of Babysitting. Boring movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. The History of the World. That's a good one with Mel Brooks. Major League was a great movie. The Great Outdoors, that's a good movie with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. I just saw that long ago. That's a really good one. Roger Rabbit. I thought that was horrible.
Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That's a good one.
Weird Science. The chick was really hot, but I don't remember it being funny. Mr. Mom. I never saw Mr. Mom.
I think I have.
Oh, Weekend at Bernie's. That's a good one. There's Fletch. There's Blues Brothers. A Fish Called Wanda. Never saw that movie. Can't Buy Me Love. Never saw that movie. Trains, Planes, and Automobiles. Super good movie. Oh my gosh, there's the stupid Goonies. Let's see. Monty Python.
Oh,
The Meaning of Life.
I'll be back, Ed.
Oh, he left. So that was kind of fun running down. There's so many good movies in that decade. It's like, you could go through all the list just keeps going on. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Golden Child, Three Men and a Baby. That was a huge one. Arthur, never saw Arthur. Not a big Arthur fan. Sorry to all the English people. The Money Pit, that was a cute one. So, I mean, that is just a high quality lineup of good movies. Very impressive. A Fish Called Wanda is an old LOL for sure. Well, maybe I'm going to have to check out A Fish Named Wanda because I've not seen that. Uh-oh, we can hear Lefty. Lumpy Dog's in the house. Sounds like a bird got in Lefty's car or something. Hey, Lumpy Dog, are you going to the Clash of the Titans? Keystone Clash? It's kind of in your neck of the woods. It'd be pretty cool. Oh, Melvin lives somewhere in Pennsylvania too, doesn't he? Mel, you could have gone to that if you want. Mermaids. Now, is there a new TV show called Mermaids? Because I always see it and it looks kind of creepy, so I don't ever want to see it. Splash was a rom-com. Romantic comedy. Gotcha. That's terrible since I call those all chick flicks. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so I don't know which side Pittsburgh's on. I think Pittsburgh must be all the way on the other side of the state, I think that's on the west side, and Philadelphia is on the east side, is my guess. I don't know. I haven't been up. It's hard to figure things out when you're driving through a lot of mountains because you twist around so much. Lumpy Dog said, no, not close to me, not going. Well, I totally understand. I wish it was closer to me. Young Frankenstein is a super cult classic, but I'm pretty sure that's in the 70s. That and Blazing Saddles were made at the same time. Gene Wilder wrote Young Frankenstein, and he made a deal with the director, Mel Brooks. He made a deal with Mel Brooks. If he would direct Young Frankenstein, he would do Blazing Saddles because Mel Brooks wrote Blazing Saddles. But I'm pretty sure the only movie Mel Brooks didn't write and direct was Young Frankenstein. So it's kind of cool little history there. And both those movies, Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein, amazing. Super good. We'll find out when Young Frankenstein was. Young Frankenstein, the movie. Let's see. Give me a year. Oh, that was released in 1974. So yeah, that was a super long time ago, but great movie. One of my all-time favorite movies. Good choice. I wonder if Daryl Hannah, if you guys are talking about Splash still. Yep, I bet you she's still talking about Splash. Yeah, she was super cute back in the day. Well, she probably still is. I don't know. One thing that bums me out about Hollywood is a lot of actresses don't get to stick around forever. They use them and dump them. Some actresses stick around forever, but a lot of them, they got short careers, and it's just sad. I mean, you see it with some guys, but I mean, how often do you see a guy 50 years old with a co-star actress that's 20 or in her 20s? So it's kind of a raw deal. But yep. Oh well. What was Pam says one of her favorite movies? I wonder what it was. I bet you she liked The Jungle Book because she likes bears. And Baloo the bear was in The Jungle Book, which I never understood why a bear was running around the jungle, but he was still pretty cool. Does anybody know why Baloo was running around a jungle instead of the woods? I mean, it might make everybody scratch their head now. They're Coming to America 3. It's on Prime. Coming to America. Is that the Eddie Murphy movie? Young Frankenstein. Oh, yes. Yeah. I love that movie. Oh. Everything about it was amazing. I love Gene Wilder. He's so cool. Everybody in the show was great. Asian bears. Oh, yeah, like panda bears. But Baloo looked like is he a brown bear or a black bear? He looks big enough to be like a big old grizzly. Yeah, well, I think the reason why lions are the king of the jungle is because they're so loud that, and they got the big mane, even though they don't live in the jungle. But yeah, you're right, Lefty. Weird stuff. Hey, Paul, good to see you here. Right now, Paul Lefty has lost connection, but he will be back with us shortly. And we are talking, what is your favorite movie? American Graffiti, I bet, is Paul's favorite movie from the 70s. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. Speaking of which, what is your favorite movie?
Mine?
Of all time. If you could see one movie right now, what would it be?
Oh, God. One movie? So many to choose from.
I know. Smokey and the Bandit. Ooh, that was a good movie, too. Man, they just don't make comedies like they used to. Wow. It's crazy. Let's see what the movie lineup is for the 2000s. What do they call the 2000 teens?
I'm going to say Free Willy.
I never even saw that movie.
That was one of my favorites. That and Fox and the Hound are my two favorites as a child.
You know, I don't know if I've seen Fox and the Hound. I've seen the little flip book for little kids.
Oh, the Dark Crystal. How could I forget that one, Melvin?
Lake Placid. I really need to, for a guy that's seen as many movies as I have missed a lot of the classics. And I love Betty White, so I really should see Mount Placid. And I really like alligators. So, yeah, I love the movie Tremors. That was a good movie. Okay. It kind of reminds me of it, but it's a worm in the desert instead of a alligator in a lake. Okay. Movies of the 2020s. Well, that's probably not as fair because it's not a full decade. Oh, I didn't even say comedy. Comedies of the last 10 years. Movies. If that gives me TV shows, I'll be so mad.
Here's some information for 2020 comedy movies.
Oh, this is just best 2020 comedy movies. Best comedy movies over the last decade. I don't think they're going to be able to compare to... Oh, these don't even compare to the ones that we just did in the 80s. Okay, Bridesmaids was cute. Game Night. Sorry, it doesn't compare. The Nice Guys. Do you remember that one?
No.
I think it was Will Ferrell and Marky Mark. Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, it's funny, but that's an action movie. It doesn't belong. Pennington 2. What? Pennington Bear, I guess?
Oh, Paddington Bear?
Oh, Paddington? Yeah. Spy, never saw that. I think that's a John Cena movie or a rock movie, and Kevin Hart, maybe. The Big Sick, never saw it. The World's End. 40-Year-Old Virgin. That's like the first movie that could actually maybe get close. But man, those movies over the last 10 years don't compare to anything in the 80s, what we were just going through.
Not.
Sad. Our life, we've lost the ability to laugh. Now you're mocking me.
I mean, I feel like if you looked up, the same thing would happen for a lot of genres.
I think superhero movies have gotten a lot better.
Those have.
But yeah.
But I think those have gotten better because CGI and shit has come such a long way.
What year did The Big Lebowski come out? That was a good movie, but I don't think that was in the last decade. I think that was like 20, 30 years ago.
Woot, we're in Pennsylvania.
Woohoo! Hey, I'm proud of you for saying woot. Have you always known what woot meant?
Yeah?
Oh. I say woot all the time, and then people like say, "Why? What does that mean?"
Oh, yeah, I say woot all the time. I just don't say it on the screen too often.
Oh, I type it all the time. I think Jess is here from Maine's Tails, Fins, and Furs, but I don't see her in the chat. But somebody said hi to her. So hi, Jess, if you're listening. We appreciate you and what you do for our community. Superbad. I never saw Superbad. You know, the one, I haven't seen those 21 Jump Street movies yet either. You know, the comedy ones of it. But I've seen just the previews where the fat guy is like, they're trying to get like some type of drug lords from South America or something. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what the fat guy's name is, but he's like doing all the talking because the big buff one doesn't know how to do a Spanish accent. And they said, "What's his name?" And he says, "My name is Jeff." It's just, that made me laugh so hard in the movie theater when I saw that preview. It was so funny. Okay, I guess he had to be there, guys. Trust me, it was funny. Jess at Maker number 35. Oh, marker. I don't know what that means. I don't see where Jess is.
There might be another Jess.
Well, maybe they're just talking about her and I'm missing. I really need to keep my glasses down. Oh, Select Pet's in the house.
Hey, Select Pet.
Super cool, John.
Meet the Fockers wasn't that bad. But I wouldn't sit down. If it was on TV, I would just keep flipping.
Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
Mr. Guardian.
Oh, yeah, Mystery. Good to see you. Now, okay. Who do you buy the snail chips from?
Hello?
Well, somebody has, like, they make homemade snail chips or snail snacks. And I don't know if it was a crawdad guy or Mystery Snails knew about it, or I don't. Everything got blurry. And
Crayfish Empire.
what was it? Crayfish Empire?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, snail cookies. That's awesome. I want to get some of those. Oh, baby cat. She doesn't want to jump over here because she's too busy doing things. Yeah, well, Foxy was talking about them several times, and I think Rico talked about them, and then I forgot what Rico was saying. My brain goes so many different places when I'm doing streams. It's hard for me to remember anything when I'm done.
I love how people get confused when you actually slow down to let them on the highway.
Oh my gosh. It's so annoying. It's like, okay, your choices are slow down 10 miles or speed up to 100 miles. She's behind the poster behind me right now. Sounds like she's tearing something up. What are you doing? I don't know if you guys can see her tail. Let me see her tail.
Yup.
Oh, there she is. What you doing, bugger? But she's a little kitty. She's a cute kitty cat. Okay. Now I gotta move my chat back so I can see it again. John was saying something about he was super excited to tea, and then he says, I just have to say that I'm super excited that the Circle City Club auction Saturday or Sunday. More fish stuff to go to all the time. Oh man. I wish I had extra money and time to drive up there for that. Bummer. Now, John, are you close enough that you can drive there and then go back in the same day?
Yay, more traffic.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, there's actually more traffic.
Oh, bummer.
There's so much more traffic that my GPS just added 25 minutes to the trip.
Oh, no.
So now I'll be getting in at 7 instead of 6:30.
How's your oil doing?
Oh, my oil's fine. My gas tank is fine. Like, it's only like a 240-mile trip, so I could technically do that on one tank of gas.
Oh, wow.
But I'll fill up in PA before I go home.
Now, what are your plans for tonight?
Have food, hang out with anybody that's there, and then I'm assuming Susie and I will head over to the Airbnb.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was told I'm
That's
not
super
allowed to
cool.
sleep in my car.
You're not allowed to do what to your car?
I was going to sleep in my car, but I was yelled at. Well, not yelled at, but I was told I'm not allowed to.
Well, when did she? I know she said that you could sleep on the floor if you wanted. But Susie's super cool. You don't have to worry about her like cutting your throat at night. But she might make some little doll clothes, or not doll clothes, but little doll furniture from your suitcase if you're not careful. Do you have a wood suitcase?
No.
Okay, then you should be safe.
I didn't even bring a suitcase this time.
Oh, wow. Plastic bag?
Duffel bag.
Oh. I was really hoping you were going to say trash bag because that'd be really classy. I found a cool bag yesterday. I'd never seen it in my life. It's like a backpack that's also on wheels with a handle. It had to be my brother's. Somehow my brother used my house as a dumping ground for his things.
I remember mentioning that.
Yeah, and it's like every time I go through a box, I find half of his stuff is in these boxes. Oh, man. Tom Patterson is going to see John there. That's awesome. Well, Tom, I wish I could make it, but I've just got too many things going on. I promise I'll come up next year a couple times. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything else this year. Maybe in December. But I think my November is going to be really booked with family stuff. And October is all booked up with the 2 giant road trips I'm taking. So you aren't smoking or using a vapor?
I never do.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Oh.
But I love the smell of cigarette smoke. So I will hang out with the smokers.
I tried a vapor once and I burned my throat severely.
That's not fun.
Yeah, they told me to try it because it tasted really fruity, and I was like, sure, I'll do that. Because it's like, I'll do anything that tastes delicious. And then I was like, oh. So, Tom says there's a spring auction. Well, that's cool. How about just a meeting? You know, my local club here is going to be doing a collecting trip here in a couple of weeks. I need to find out when that is. I just heard baby cat knock something over. Oh, she knocked my Drummel. Come here, jump up on my leg and get up here. Oh, she's so confused. Ah. Oh, she got her claw stuck in my back. Can you take it out? Stop pulling it. Okay, she felt like the only way she could get free is to go forward. She kept pulling it. Now she came back for more pets. She wasn't used to me grabbing her that way. It spun her around differently than she's used to. But so, have you drove by any cool fish stores?
I have not seen any from the highway.
Let's see. What town is this in? Allentown?
Morgantown?
Oh, here comes baby cat. She's plotting. She's sniffing everything. Fish stores in Morgantown, Pennsylvania. There's Clearwater Ponds and Aquatics. Oh, look, I got a baby cat. She doesn't growl when I touch her. Let's see. Reviews. They have a 4.7 review. No bad. That's crazy. Out of 218 reviews, baby cat love. Every time I pick up my phone or something I need to read, that's when she likes to get in my face. Let's just go to photos. They got koi. Ow. Don't chew on me. Looks like they got a lot of pond stuff. Oh, man. This is a pond joint. You won't like this. Oh, well. Someday you'll go to a fish store near your house. Let's see if there's any fish stores in Connecticut. Ah. Now it's going slow. Okay. Fish stores in Connecticut. Thanks, Mel. Ed, what is your email? Do I just give out my normal email on here?
I mean, you could.
Okay, this is what we'll do. I'm going to type the first part and then tell you the other half. So that way, if somebody is scanning stuff for this type of thing, at. Okay, so that's the first. Oh, whoops, I have to enter. That's the first half, and the back half is at yahoo.com. Wasn't that tricky how I did that? So now somebody actually has to watch this show and just not read all the chat to figure out what we said. And if they watch us, then it's worth giving them my email.
Hey, Rockin' Fish, how's it going?
Hey, Rockin'.
Oh my God, Ed, it's almost already been 2 hours.
It has been. I went to the last swap in Cincy. It was great. Lots of cheap plants. Oh, when was this, Tom? Was this just lately, or was that the time that I went and you were there? Hey, Paul, it's good to see you, buddy. Rockin' Fish. Did I just say hi to Rockin' Fish? I was thinking it in my head, and then I didn't say it. Rockin' Fish was at Cincinnati also.
Sweet.
That was last year. I actually have a whole bunch of plants. I have no idea what they are. I need to plant them in my 55 tonight, and we're just going to see what happens. And I think they look cool. They're all from Sean Peck. He cleared out one of his tanks, and he gave half of the plants to me and half of them to Robert, TN Aqua.
Mm-hmm.
When you were here then. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, man. Tom, I can't wait till they have another one because that was a lot of fun. My Synodontists are getting about that big now. They're doing really good. They've like grown 3 times the size that they were. Maybe they're bigger. So I need to move them into a 40 breeder, which I have filled with water right now, but I haven't set up the rocks yet. I want to give them like a little, I want to set up a tank just like Lucas's Synodontist tank. It's my favorite tank in his house. And it's down in the bottom where nobody ever sees it. But he's got like a little rock or cave in it, you know, where he's just taken flat stones and made it so there's a hole in it about this big. And the Synodontists swim in there, and then they come out, and they just do laps in this fish tank. But they go inside, and then they come out, and they're just always doing this track. It's like toy race cars. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to try to set up the exact same thing.
Hey, Natural Aquarium.
Yeah. Show me your TDs, Natural Aquarium. That's the name of his fantasy baseball team or football team.
Oh, how is that going?
Well, not so hot.
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you real quick. On the East Coast, I'm pretty sure Big J destroyed me this weekend or last weekend. I am 1-1. The Fevers team, which is James's wife, is number 1. She's in first place. S is tied in first place if S is still here. Nice job. Rockin' Fish is 1-0-1 in third place. Rico's 1-1. John is 1-1. Kenny is 1-1. I'm one. Everybody's 1-1. Buffalo is at the bottom of the barrel, though. Poor Buffalo. He's had a rough day. And who's the Dingleberries? I know this. It's the logo from their TV show or from their stream channel, and it's like I think it's a hand of a chameleon or something. I don't know. I'll have to. Well, wait. Maybe if I click on their name, I can get some more information. View profile. I don't know who this is for sure right now. All their name is on Facebook or on Yahoo is M. So it doesn't tell me much. But I do know this it's like a lizard hand. And that's the same image they use on Facebook. So I just need to see it and I'll know instantly who it is. Okay, and then in the other league, I'm 1-1. The Lucky Seahorse. Wow, we have the two girls that are playing. Both leagues have one girl in it, and they're both at the top of the list. She's 1-1 or 1-0. Big J or 2-0. What am I? Big J has a top team, and the Mod Guppy is 2-0. And then it drops to Kenny again. It was a 500 team. So that's crazy. I lost both games this week. Yeah, that wasn't good. I'm sorry to disappoint you like that.
I was counting on you, Ed.
Let's see if I can find that hand in the chat right now. I know I see it all the time. It's like a little lizard hand, like coming down like this. It's yellow. Doggone it. Oh, Rico said a couple of stuff. I'm not going to repeat what Rico said about you. You're going to have to ask him about it. James beat me by 1 point. Oh, Ryan, do you know who Natural Aquarium? Of course, you know who Natural Aquarium is. He got destroyed by James's wife by 1 point. Oh no! Jimmy P says that he lost McCaffrey in the first half. Oh, man, I didn't realize he got hurt in last night's game. I didn't look at the scores for this week. Well, that's crazy. Jimmy P almost was in both leagues. If I could have got one more person to make the other league 12, but since we were 10 and 12, I just left it that way. Well, that's crazy. Let's see. I'm going to check. Last year, I picked that guy up, and he was terrible for me, so I'm glad I didn't get him this year.
All right, Ed, we're out of time.
I don't know. I'm going to stop looking at football. Well, I hope I didn't bore people too badly.
No, I'm sure you entertained them very well while I was having cell phone issues.
Oh, that hand might be Ricky. RB? Does he have a hand like this for his symbol?
I do not remember. It's possible.
Oh, well, we'll figure it out, S.
But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us. It's been an interesting Friday. And you'll see us back at the old way next week. And make sure you check out Maple Street coming up next. And everybody have a good weekend. If you're not going to class, I'm sure there'll be streams so you can all see those. And otherwise, I will catch you guys next time.